The vice captain of the 3rd Division, whose progress is slowed by the increasing weight of his heart, which is filled with sorrow and despair. Kira Izuru. Just like I said, I'm thinking he's probably going to be a 3-star ease of use character. He is a 3-star ease of use character. He is 1000% about his special skills. Pretty decent toughness and amazing range, not quick, and he does not hit hard at all. This might actually be the lowest attack stat that we've seen so far. His unique skill, Binding Path 4, Crawling Rope, and Breaking Path 11, Spiritual Lightning. I like to just call it the Thundershock surprise attack. Shoots a rope forward, and if it hits, it will branch out into a Thunderbolt attack, dealing additional damage. If you hold down the button when it hits, the action will change and the rope will be pulled towards the opponent. That translation is a little wonky. What it's saying is, if you hold down the attack, when it hits, the rope will pull the opponent towards you. It's just to get over here. That's what it's saying. It's just to get over here. So you can either go for the additional damage of the Thundershock surprise, or you can get the Thundershock surprise get over here, depending on what you want to do. How annoying the character is to deal with at what range is probably what you would use to decide that. This is the thing. What's going to determine how nasty he really is if the get over here still activates on block. If the get over here activates on block, this man is going to be filthy in the right hands. If you put him in the big brain Evo game type player hands, he is going to be disgusting. And when you see him online, it's like when you play Tekken and you run into a Yoshimitsu. If you run into a high level Yoshimitsu playing Tekken, you know you're just not in for a fun time. That's how I'm seeing him as a character. His Spiritual Pressure Technique 1, Double Sword Dance. It is a large slash that is swept forward, and if it hits, it will perform a powerful combo attack. It's lame. It's kind of lame. It's just honestly a 3-hit attack, and if that first attack hits, you get 2 additional attacks. I think the utility is coming from the get over here, because it looks like there might be a little bit of end lag on, or a little bit of stun, I should say, when you actually land that. So if you hit somebody with your get over here and immediately pop your Spiritual Pressure Technique 1, you might be able to get some pretty decent damage off on them. Maybe like a third of a bar, possibly. Who knows? We'll see, because his attack stat is abysmal. Like, bro needs to do some push-ups. That's ridiculous. Like Soifan, he also has his own stun. His Spiritual Pressure Technique 2, Binding Road number 61, 6-Staff Light Prison. Firing the 6-Staff Light Prison at the opponent, restraining them. The restrained opponent cannot move for a certain period of time, allowing you to continue attacking unilaterally. I'm thinking you might actually be able to throw this out in your combos or towards the end of your combos. So in my head, what you would do is you get your Thundershock surprise get over here, you throw out your Spiritual Pressure Technique 1, throw out your Spiritual Pressure Technique 2, then you do another Thundershock surprise attack to deal extra damage. Or you might be able to just finish it up with like a couple of lights and a heavy. Who knows? Who knows? But I think that his unique skill in both of his Spiritual Pressure Technique 1 and 2 have synergy. I don't think with him being a 3-star ease of use character and with how weak his attack stat is, it's just like a you do one or the other type of thing. I think all of these things can be chained together in some type of way. It's just a matter of how. Then they show us his awakening. First Kai Wabisuke. He unleashes his Shikai Wabisuke and changes to a fighting style that makes full use of Wabisuke's abilities. The count increases with each attack with his sword, and when the count is full, the opponent who receives a Spiritual Pressure Technique will have their movement speed reduced and will take more damage from the soul destroying technique. Oh, so it's specifically he destroys extra souls while you have that debuff on you. It's not that his attacks themselves do more damage. He just takes more souls when he uses his Keycon move if you get debuffed. And the cool thing about his awakening and the debuff is the fact that it gives him a magical 5th thing on this list. his unique specification, Wabisuke Count. The effect occurs after awakening. The Wabisuke Count increases with each attack with the sword. I'm wondering if when they say with the sword, if they mean when you use spiritual pressure techniques that utilize his sword, or literally any attack that lands with his sword. I'm leaning towards the latter, and it's literally any attack that lands with his sword will build up that count. If a spiritual pressure technique is hit when the Wabisuke count is full, the opponent will be weakened, and that's that debuff that they talked about in the Awakening. While the debuff is in effect, the opponent's movement speed will decrease, and the power of Izuru's soul-destroying technique will increase. The Wabisuke count will increase, and the weakening attack will occur even if it's guarded. You literally are SOL once that count gets maxed out. You are going to get hit no matter what with that debuff if he gets his sword on you. And once he does that, he'll be destroying extra souls. And I'm wondering how many souls extra is he destroying? So are we talking about 5 souls, 6 souls? I don't think it'll be 6 souls, because that's probably like Dangai Ichigo level of soul destroying. Actually, no, Dangai Ichigo might just destroy the rest of your souls, to be completely honest, when he does that. So maybe we see 6, maybe it's just 5. I'm leaning towards 5 if you get hit with the Kikon move after that debuff is on you. Homie Owl Flame said his kit is cohesive but not flashy. It does what it needs to do for his game plan, but that's it. He's for the people who just want to play a solid character with a reward for keeping the game plan going. And I fully agree with this. He seems like a very solid character that rewards you for playing the game right. And he might have a little bit of a cheeky side to him with that Thundershock surprise attack. Moonlight Mask G said his combo potential is going to be good. His utility is going to be very good. Yes, I think as well that all of his attacks are going to be able to combo into each other one way, shape, or form. I'm thinking that it's a matter of being able to get your opponent in a situation where you can utilize those attacks to the fullest of their abilities. Jacob Sunday says, anti-zoner God Zuru. He's gonna be so underrated. Honestly, yeah, he's probably gonna be one of the more underrated characters on the roster, unless we get characters like Cone. Like, you know what I mean? I genuinely think he's going to go under the radar. And I even said in my initial reaction video before I started watching it, I thought he was going to be a wasted character slot, but his utility and his combo potential is what I'll call it, honestly have me intrigued, and he might make it on my short list of mains, maybe top 5, top 6 characters. Who knows, but he's definitely up there with Rangiku in terms of who I'm very excited to try. So definitely let me know who you guys are excited to try, who you guys are excited for, who you think is coming out next. I am going to be taking comments from the reaction videos that I do and from the Discord. So if you want to talk about anything and everything Bleach, make sure you join my Discord, because we have a channel dedicated just to Bleach in that Discord. The link is in the description, and you have a higher chance of having your comment actually shown in these videos as well if you comment on the Discord. So keep that in mind. If you like that one, definitely leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. It's been real. It's your boy, Lee the Warlord, and I'm out of here. Peace.